All right, the easier way to calculate the distance, how far did it travel, is to calculate the area. And we can do that, we'll get a close answer. And yeah, well, I think we'll be happy. But that doesn't help us. So let's actually find do it, because we know exactly what's going to happen. Let's find a more difficult way of doing it. So we build our skill, and for more complicated questions, we can apply this. Namely, we're using, I think we can be happy with s equals to ut plus half at squared. Again, my favorite equation, right? There's no initial acceleration, and I'm doing it for the first 10 seconds, right? And this part, first 10 seconds. There's no initial velocity. This entire term will be 0, and solving it, I'll get just half, that's the acceleration, t squared, which is 10 squared. So 50 meters, right? It comes out to 50 meters. So the first distance traveled over here is actually this area under here will be 50. Now I'm gonna take a bet. I'm guessing this will be at least 100 or somewhere close to that. I'm not sure, but I think it should be. Right? So let's figure that out. We'll use the same equation. Now it's s equals to ut plus half at squared again. This time for the second 20 seconds, we have, so we're focusing on this part of the graph, right? We're focusing on this part of the graph. This part. So when I say 20, right? So this part is like starting, this is the only graph, the other part doesn't exist. Okay. So over here, the initial velocity, of course, is 20 because it's touching the graph there. At the x-axis, so to speak, it's gonna use that for the next 20 seconds. And it's actually decelerating at -1, and the time is 20 squared. So solving that, we'll get the rest. So that's 400, and this is going to be minus 400 over 2. Look at that. And we get 200. So it's not twice, it's actually 4 times the amount. That's interesting. So we got 50 last time and 200 this time. So this is now 200, and that was 50. So a total of, I'll just add 50 over here, 250 meters. That's the total distance, journey distance.